Mascoma Savings Bank has a long history of going above and beyond for its customers. Exceptional customer service is a hallmark of Mascoma Savings Bank's way of doing business. So we decided to feature local businesses that share our commitment to customer service that goes above and beyond. We created advertisements and social media posts asking people in the local area about their favorite customer service experience from a local business. After receiving many great stories for consideration, 2 winners were picked. Here are their stories.
Hello, my name is Matt Constantino. I'm the sales manager here at Tire Warehouse in Littleton, New Hampshire. We are owned by a corporate, Monroe Muffler and Brake, but we act independently here in the community. My philosophy on customer service is without it, we don't have a business. Our goal is to give the customer an experience that when they leave here, it's that they say, wow, that was fast, that was a great experience. I'm going to tell 3 or 4 or 5 of my friends. You know, if they want to get tires, go down to Tire Warehouse, they're the best around. As a matter of fact, we have a customer here who has a real life experience. Her name is Rachel Kitteridge, and she's here today to talk to you a little bit about what happened.
I was on my way to work one morning last October, and I heard this loud pop, and I said, oh my goodness, I have blown a tire. What am I going to do? I pulled over, I got out of the car, and just at that moment, a young man pulled up behind me, and Anthony leapt out of the car. His first words to me were, are you okay? And that immediately calmed my fears, and I said, I'm gonna be okay. And he pulled the tire and the jack out of the trunk, and he changed it on the spot, and that wasn't all. He said, you follow me to Tire Warehouse because I need to tighten these bolts a little more securely to make sure you're safe.
What made me decide to stop was just kindness, really. Driving along, honestly, was having a somewhat awkward day, and saw her on the side of the road and hopped out of the car and noticed that she was kind of upset, and so I figured I'd try to get her out of there safely and get her to Tire Warehouse and make sure she can get to work on time. She seemed a little upset about work.
Anthony pulling up was literally a knight in shining armor. I was scared to death. It's so scary to be a woman alone in a disabled car at the side of the road.
I think somebody was looking out for her. That was probably another thing too.
So I'd like to take a moment to thank Rachel for giving us the opportunity to take care of her tire needs and tire service. I'd like to thank Anthony very much so for being a steward of customer service, and I'd like to appreciate him as an employee for taking the moment out of his day to help Rachel to make sure she was okay. So thank you, Anthony, and thank you, Rachel.
Tire Warehouse has earned my loyalty and my repeat business. Anthony was absolutely awesome, and he literally saved my day, and I can't thank him enough.
Right place at the right time.
Hi, I'm Kevin Rummerl, owner of Woodstock Sunoco Tire and Auto in Woodstock, Vermont. We service auto repairs to vehicles, and we do towing and roadside assistance. At Woodstock Sunoco, we always try to go above and beyond for our customers. I've got one great story I could tell you about an incident that happened on January 1st of this year that involved a roadside assistance call. At 8 p.m. on January 1st, after being busy for most of the evening, we received a call from AAA requesting assistance with a person whose car was stuck in a ditch on Long Hill Road in South Woodstock. At the time of the call, I dispatched Nick Sprague, one of my attendants, to go down and see if he could pull the car out of the ditch. Nick responded to the scene and was unable to locate the car, which he communicated back to me here at the base.
As I was driving up there, the snow kept getting deeper and deeper, and it wasn't maintained at all. And I drove to the point of where I felt comfortable that I could get my truck turned back around and leave. But I could see the tire tracks that were filled full of snow, and I could tell nobody walked out because there's no footprints. So I just figured that you can't leave somebody sitting in the woods all night. So got out of the truck and grabbed a flashlight and went into the woods. I came to the point where it came to a steep hill, and going down the steep hill, I could see four-way flashes going. And I finally reached the car, and the guy told me, he said that it was the nicest sight to see with a flashlight coming through the woods, because they thought that they were going to have to spend the night out there.
Nick has disabilities in his legs that prevent him from walking what I would say normally, and that's why this story was so, I felt I had to write it, because he just went above and beyond to do what was right for somebody. After this incident happened on January 1st, there was a contest for local businesses to go above and beyond for their customers and excel in customer service. And when I read this contest, I felt this story needed to be submitted, more so because of the man involved, the employee involved, and the challenges that he has in going into the woods to rescue people. And the good folks at Mascoma Bank, who sponsored this contest, chose us as a winner, and we'd like to thank them for that. It's nice to be recognized as a local business that has gone above and beyond for customer service.
I didn't think anything was gonna come of it. I just did a job and went home, and I just do what I feel is right and what I want people to do for me.
Congratulations to Tire Warehouse of Littleton and Woodstock Sunoco for being chosen for this year's Mascoma Savings Bank's Above and Beyond Award. Mascoma Savings Bank. It's mutual. It's possible. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.